Namaskar. Thank you for taking a few minutes to drop into some breath and a meditation. Before we get started, take an opportunity to just observe your current space, make sure that you're comfortable. That may look different for you. I prefer to sit with my hips a little bit higher than my legs. It just allows the pelvis to have a different angle for how long we'll stay in this shape. But most importantly, you want to check that the legs are well placed so that the feet are not restrained and that you can soften and be comfortable in the lower body. And then take a moment just to start to align the upper body. That might have a loop of the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe sit back a little bit in the spine. Imagine that the head is stacked over the heart over the root, and then just start to become aware of your breath. You can close your eyes or bring them to a soft gaze, but ultimately they are still. And it may be nice just to start by feeling your breath, maybe coming into the present moment with one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly as you start to breathe in exclusively through the nose, feeling your breath as it tickles along the back of the throat, goes down into the belly, into the depths of the diaphragm, just feeling your ribs, everything starting to expand as you inhale, and then even as you exhale, just observing that soft sound in the back of the throat, getting rid of all that old air. Just a couple more breaths just to start to drop in where we use the breath to communicate to us what's going on in the mind and the body. The breath is the bridge. So after you take a couple breaths, just to start to soften your pace of thoughts. At that point, it may be nice to bring the hands facing down on top of the thighs so that the shoulders are relaxed. And then releasing control of the breath, just start to be aware, feeling the breath, focusing all of your sensation at the tip of the nose, in the triangle area between the lips and the nose. Starting to practice Anahana-smriti, mindfulness of breathing. As we anchor to the breath, we start to build the muscle memory that provides us access to Śamatha, which is calm, clear, stable focus on an ongoing basis. So after you've given yourself a moment just to accept your surroundings, to accept your body and the physical, emotional, energetic state that it's in, start to pay more attention to each breath, each inhale, each exhale. How each breath is different from the last. And start to observe the focus and the attention and the sensation of each inhale and each exhale. Observing whether your inhales might feel a little rushed. And if so, the antidote for that is to slow down the exhale. As well observing the exhale, feeling the shift in sensation as it goes, starting with awareness, and observing if your exhale starts to get a little dull towards the end. Knowing that it's okay for your mind to wander. That is the nature of the practice, and most likely it starts to drift during the exhale. If you like, you can count back after each inhale and each exhale, starting with the number 50, moving down to 49 and 48, just slowly starting to build the synchronicity and the rhythm, as well as you can introduce just the mindfulness to say inhale when you're breathing in, out as you're breathing out. Feeling each breath, maybe feeling that boisterous lightness as you inhale, and riding that wave down all the way to the end of the sensation, observing sensitivity between each breath. And if you feel yourself needing to make an adjustment, apply the correction and come back. If your mind wanders, allow yourself to recognize and come back. As you are building the internal framework to abide within Śamatha, having clear, conscious, balanced, and stable focus and clarity, it can take time before it becomes a more regular and automatic part of you. It's all a practice, but you may notice that in the beginning that your mind wanders, or you might go deep into moments of the past, or rationalizing or thinking. But with more time, your observations will become more succinct. You'll note when you're feeling the urge to drift, and a great antidote to overcoming the struggles with building shamatha is to remember the benefits of meditating. Overcoming the initial obstacle, laziness, whether that be not having a meditation practice or not doing it mindfully with all of your intention. There is a spot where you can be feeling the breath, yet allowing the mind to wander. The antidote for this is to come back to the exhale and to remain with the exhale past that space where it starts to get dull all the way to the bottom of the breath, observing the bottom of the breath and then switching to the inhale. So if you'd like to start back at 50, counting backwards again, this time once you get to the number 20, then changing to where each inhale is 1 count and each exhale is a 2nd count. Slowly starting to acclimate ourselves to feeling the breath, finding this natural routine, and slowly starting to take off the training wheels of coming into this place of calm, clear, and abiding focus. As you are bringing the inhale and the exhale into harmony, continuing to feel and observe any corrections, so where there is no sense of rush on the inhale, and if so, extending slightly the exhale, but resisting the dullness, tranquility, the bottom of the exhale, where it's so quick for your mind to slip back into thought. And once once you've made those adjustments, then allow yourself to just back out and allow the body to regulate on its own. We're here for about 1 more minute. Bring your attention now to the top of your head and slowly start to experience your physical form, your sensation of the body from the skin outward, proprioception, as well as everything inward, introperception, as well as observing your consciousness, thoughts, memories, desires, physical sensations, everything through the lens of your perspective, and allowing yourself to slowly go through a body scan, allowing your gaze to stay fixed towards the eyebrow center, but energetically and feeling areas of the body as they're referenced, and observing with intention any sensations, anything that might arise, linger, pass away, knowing that this is the nature, the motivations, impressions, desires. We'll start with the eyebrow center. The temples, the eyebrows, the eyeballs, the nose, the cheeks, ears, the jaw, teeth, tongue, palate, throat, the collarbone over to the left shoulder, moving down to the left elbow, left forearm, palm of the hand, left thumb from the base to the tip, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, coming back up the wrist, elbow, the bicep, the tricep, across the collarbone over to the right shoulder, moving down to the right elbow, the forearm, the wrist, palm of the hand, the thumb, the knuckle, all the way to the tip, the nail. Feel the right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, back to the palm of the hand, moving up the forearm to the elbow, up to the right shoulder, back to the heart center. Now moving down the chest, the torso, the abdominal area, all of the organs, coming to the hips, the left thigh, the left knee, left shin, top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, the heel of the foot, the sole of the foot, the back side of the ankle, the left calf muscle, left thigh, left glute, moving over to the right side, feel the right thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, the top of the foot, each toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sole of the foot, the heel, the back side of the ankle, the calf muscle, the back side of the knee, the thigh, to the glute. Now bring your awareness to the base of the spine, base of the tailbone, the area known as the Muladhara chakra, and experience yourself through the perception of the earth element, observing the carbon nature, your bones, teeth, hair, the grounding element, Muladhara, moving up slightly higher to the sacral area around the pelvis, Swadhisthana. Experience the water element. Items are in a state of flow. We have hydration, we have blood, we have tears, sweat, motion, fluidity, Swadhisthana. Moving now to the low back, through the navel area of the solar plexus, Manipura, and experience the fire element. It's demonstrated by heat, body temperature, digestion, change, growth, drive, Manipura. Moving now to the backside of the ribs, the shoulders, the heart space, Anahata, and observe through the lens of the air element. Our breath, our compassion, our expansiveness, using both prana, apana, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Anahata. Now to the back of the throat, Vishuddhi, the element of space and sound. Observing that all creatures at a cellular level, even within the cells, within the basis of the atoms in the framework, the greatest majority of space exists as our framework. And often we're able to bridge the gap of space using the frequency of sound. Now moving to the back of the head, through the eyebrow center, Ajna. And see yourself through the lens of thought, comprehension, concepts, the stories, themes, the impressions, the samskaras, ajna. Now bring your awareness slightly above the crown of the head, observing the chakra Sahasrara, and observe our experience through the interconnectedness, the oneness of everything, Sahasrara. Maintaining your cool, calm, and abiding breath, start to slowly, internally flood the body with a sensation of relaxation and compassion. Gently, like waves, slowly rolling across the body, moving down, allow yourself to feel relaxed and compassionate for yourself. In your inside voice, allow yourself to say, may I be happy. May I be free from illness. May I be surrounded by kindness. May I not suffer. May I be happy. May I be free from illness. May I be surrounded by kindness. May I not suffer. Continue to flood your body with the cooling, calming sensations of relaxation and compassion for yourself. Now bring to mind someone in your life that's easy for you to love, the very first person that comes to mind, and connect that same affirmation and prayer towards them. May you be happy. May you be free from illness. May you be surrounded by kindness. May you not suffer. Once again, connect with that person in your mind's eye. May you be happy. May you be free from illness. May you be surrounded by kindness. May you not suffer. Now bring into mind someone, maybe your neighbor, someone that you don't know very well, or maybe even someone that you find to be a little annoying or that you want to repair your relationship with. And bring them to mind, and that same ability to resonate, that compassion towards others. Inside, say, may we be happy. May we be surrounded by kindness. May we be free from illness. May we not suffer. Repeating again, may we be happy. May we be free from illness. May we be surrounded by kindness. May we not suffer. Pausing now, just to observe that inner glow, maybe that sense of a lighter, more carefree experience that you're holding space for yourself and someone else, and just remain in that space. It may even be nice to imagine yourself with that person that you want to create a better relationship with. And just take a moment and completely start to see the perspective from their point of view as if you were that individual. If you knew their background, if you knew their story, if you knew their experience, if you knew their struggle, if you knew their strengths, if you knew their weaknesses, allow yourself to see from their point of view and from the role of the observer, the neutrality to recognize that if you were that individual, you would be making the exact same decisions. And to offer a little more acceptance and allowance for each individual as you offer that same allowance and acceptance for yourself. Observing your breath, your shamatha, cool, calm, stable, clear breath. And finally, bringing your awareness to your heart center, imagining a lotus flower. Beautiful lotus with a shiny diamond right in the middle. Visualize and see this beautiful flower, sparkling, shining. And bring into mind that person that's you're observing and experiencing empathy for. And now that you have their point of view and their perspective, take an opportunity and take a deep breath in and shift over, almost as if it was a dark gray smoke. Any weakness, sadness, discouragement, or anything you like to pull from that individual into yourself. You're going to take a deep breath in, feel it up in that heart space with the lotus, and then imagine a sparkly light shining out, a conversion happening, where now all of that shifts towards a release, a cascading effect of a bright white and golden light that transmutes whatever that darkness was, and it shifts it now towards the positive, towards this place of healing, empathy, and compassion. Allow that moment feeling to cascade, to expand, to surround you. And know that this is available for you and for them and for everyone. As we start to exit, leave you with this thought. It can be hard to find love inside yourself, but it's impossible to find it anywhere else. Thank you. Namaste.